Hey everyone, here's going to be a quick tutorial on how I VOD review my Kovaaks run. Quick disclaimer, I'm just a beginner, so it's not really going to be for advanced players, but I'm basically just sharing what works for me and hopefully you can get something out of this. So, um, basically before I kind of reviewed my Smoothbot, I was about averaging, what, I think maybe 2,400 or something. And then it just jumped up to basically getting a master score. Um, uh, my thought process for this was basically just kind of basic. I would think about what would give me the highest score in the most perfect world scenario. So, yeah. Here's gonna be a run. I think this is one of my probably average runs. I get like 2004, somewhere around the 2400 range. There's gonna be a lot of mistakes in this, but um, yeah, I would just walk you through what I kind of see. So, wait, let me change the playback to be a bit slower. So, one of the I do pretty well in the long strays, but one of the biggest mistakes is my crosshair always leaves the bot like randomly at points and has to flick them back. Mostly on when the bot changes, like right there, right here too, when it starts slowing down and changing directions, and then I lose track of the bot and I start just flicking back and forth. See if I can make this even slower. Yeah, like right here, like where's my crosshair? It's not even relatively close to the bot. I know I should be able to track this since like just visually just seeing it outside, it doesn't really look that hard to follow with my eyes. But once you're in it, you kind of just start focusing on your crosshair and it just starts it seems like really fast because you're flicking around back and forth, gets blurry, and like especially right here, it's just like flicking back and forth. And yeah, I'm not even close to my high score in this one. Um, so uh, basically, if it was in an optimal situation, right? Um, I would want to be tracking the bot all throughout the run. Ugh, wait. We wanted to track the bot all throughout the run, like keeping my crosshair on it, and especially when it strafes here, I wouldn't want to stop like that and slow down and then just lose track of the bot and having to readjust over and over. Hence the smooth in the smooth bot. And also, let's go back to where I whiff. I think it's here. And also, let's go. Once it goes up like that, I make that slight quick flick right there. In order to follow the ball on the x-axis, or no, y-axis, which is the up and down, and that's also kind of a beginner mistake. You're instead of just like once you like lose the bot, you're supposed to kind of smoothly follow the bot within. So then, if it strafes, you don't end up like making jagged movements, and then more and more jagged movements just to try to keep up over and over and over again. So once I had that in mind, I basically just ran through my head ideas on what I could do to fix it. So I just played a run with that in mind, basically just playing Smoothbot with my focus noticing on the various mouse movement I make during the switches. And what I found was basically I'll be tracking the bot on the long strafe purely just with my wrist and arm, and then once um the strafe hits, I would just try to like do the same thing on the other side, but for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I just suck at slowing down my wrist and my arm. I can't slow down following this bot. So what I decided to do was utilizing my strength, which is I'm pretty decent at slowing down, or I'm pretty decent at controlling like those micro corrections with on control sphere where I just use my fingers. So I decided to try to like combine those two with strafing a long strafe with just my arm, and then just switching to my fingers once the bot starts slowing down. And like quite literally on like the first run, I found that, hey, maybe I'm onto something. This kind of works out. And then on like the next few runs, I kind of like started figuring out more stuff. I guess it just started feeling more natural, and then I just hit this. Uh, yeah. So basically, just to reiterate, you just to VOD review. I guess you just look at look at your run from an analytical point, find out what your weakness is, and find out what causes them, and um, what helps is actually you asking other people for advice, because maybe sometimes you just don't want to accept your own shortcomings, or you kind of gloss over them. Like especially I just gloss over a lot of like my reactivity shortcomings. Especially I know like know I flick a lot, but like um I just ignore it sometimes. And maybe having somebody else to um talk to you, or having somebody else like kind of give you advice might help. So maybe posting on VOD reviews on Voltaic might help. Uh yeah, so hopefully this helps and gives you an idea of how to work for a VOD review, and thank you for watching. Also, check out my aim journey for more examples of how I kind of run through this. Alright, thank you.